Day 7. Today, Ben meets a pagan, a high priest, some Hindu yogi, and atheists. Because all the religions we know are imported religions, Ben wants to know what was the original popular religion where he lives. He went to meet with a Gentile, a heathen, a pagan, also called in German Heide. Heide means originally field and nature. It was the Goths from the 4th century who introduced this word for their remaining nature-worshipping tribesmen. From the translation in French comes païen and the English word pagan. To know more about this religion, Ben meets Yalodi, the high priest of the Nordic Germanic paganism. They met in the deep forest at a very special plot where the pagans celebrate their annual festivals and cults. Jalodi explains, the pagans don't have the worldview that the humans stand over the creation, and this is the most important factor about paganism. Because if you understand yourself as a ruler over the world, you're always tempted to change the nature by drying more land or damming a river or pollute the nature. This a pagan would never do. Pagans understand themselves as a part of the nature, and the nature is made by the gods and is predominating the whole creation. Ben thought, this is a very nice, clean and ecological religion, but want to know from Jalodi what's so especially Nordic in his religion. Jalodi explains that the Christians and other religions imagine the hell as a hot place with eternal fire. But this is because these religions are created in the Orient where it's really hot. So heat was for them the worst imaginable. But in the Nordic mythology is a water and ice hell. Over a fire hell here in the north, people would be very happy to escape the cold and go to this warm fireplace after they died. On the way home, Ben had the thought that it's absolutely useful to have a religion which is based on your region. Ben finds this religion very attractive, but in the city where he lives aren't any practicing pagans, and he has no time to found with his children a little pagan community. Nearby Ben's place is a little Hindu temple. The priest tells Ben that the Hindus don't have an universal credo. Only this part was attracting to Ben, because the Hindus believe that life and death are an eternally repeating cycle of being born, dying, and being reborn, and dying, and reborn, and dying. The religious teachers, the gurus, have a very high position. Ben asked them if his children could become Hindus. But the gurus were only disputing between themselves if it is possible or not. They don't know if it's possible to become a Hindu. You can become a Hindu believer, but not a Hindu. To become a Hindu, you must be born as a Hindu. This was certainly nothing for Ben, and neither for his children. Now Ben wants to know what's about people who are in the absolute opposite to religion. He went to meet atheists. In his town, some atheists were running around with a special bus to tell the people how they can live without God. I think I don't have to tell you, my parish, what is atheism. Only one question. Nobody of the atheists could answer Ben correctly. Please answer me this in the below bar. The question is, what is good to that not believing in God? This was part 7. In part 8, Ben meets a coroner who organizes funerals for all religion. It might be interesting to have his point of view. After this, Ben is ready to make his conclusion. So don't miss the 8th and last part of the series. Don't forget to rate this video, to leave your comment and to tell your friends to subscribe to me also. This was Brother Dominic on Goxster's channel. Have a nice day, keep smiling and ciao ciao.